Bitcoin is setting up a massive bear trap here right now. And I will show you why this is so important and why we have to take action here really quickly and set up some new potential trades, because Bitcoin is ready to go back to the upside. If you want to know where I'm going to place my next trade, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, like this video and activate the bell so you will never miss out on these really important money making videos. And now let me actually show you what I found here, because it is quite juicy. So let's start off with this 4-hourly chart. On this 4-hourly chart, we see here right now a small bullish divergence forming, and the bullish divergence is coming here from the downward sloping price action. Actually, it's here a small bullish divergence like this, and the RSI here is slightly going up, not a lot but slightly. And here we can clearly say if Bitcoin can manage to break above $68,300 approximately, that the bullish divergence is playing out. So I'm gonna draw here a line for visual purposes. Once we are breaking above that, that is the confirmation that the bullish divergence is playing out, and other indicators are in alignment with that. First of all, the stochastic is bottoming out. The MACD is still showing some selling going on here, but overall the RSI and the stochastic RSI in alignment are strong indications that the whole downwards move here that we're experiencing right now, even if we get a little bit lower, might be really short-lived and is going to trap bears with their short positions. One other indication that we are really close to breakout to the upside is here on this daily chart, the Wyckoff reaccumulation pattern. So you see here I turned the chart into a line chart instead of candles. And here in a Wyckoff reaccumulation pattern, you see that you have an initial move here to the upside into a range that we are trading in, and you see the same here, break to the upside and then ranging, coming back to the bottom area, same like here in phase C, then starting slowly to go to the upside, retest the former resistance level, and then at some point when we are getting here into the red area, the transition phase between phase D and phase E, we start to coil up for a move to the upside here. So now what is missing for us is a bump to the upside back into the the spring level before we actually get here a break to the upside in direction of above $80,000 based on this accumulation pattern. Then here on this 4-hourly chart, we have a descending broadening wedge. And also here we have broken above the ascending broadening wedge for the time being. The only thing that's missing here is also just a small continuation sideways before we should see a substantial move to the upside here. And the technical target for that broadening wedge from the breakout level is here $72,200 approximately. So here I expect that we are potentially get one more leg to the downside before we start moving here to the upside, back to current prices, and then continuation into higher levels. On the 50 minutes chart, we can see still that we are holding on to this upward sloping trend line that I was mentioning the other day. As long as we are maintaining to stay above this trend, I believe that Bitcoin is preparing for a larger move here to the upside. You see also here that we are forming potentially a small W pattern. And here, once again, the $68,300 level is a crucial level that we should be watching here. Once it is broken, also this pattern will play out and will bring us to approximately $68,800, I would say. You see why I'm saying that we are potentially facing some more downwards movement. That comes here from a stochastic RSI. We are only, so there's still some room to go to the downside before we see any major bullish momentum shift here again. Of course, higher time frames are succeeding in that sense. So, and a lot of them are already oversold and ready for a bounce back to the upside. Here, for example, on the 12-hourly chart, it's crystal clear. The stochastic is flatlining at the bottom. The RSI is about to bounce off the 50% level, and we just opened this new candle, and the MACD is still printing red candles, hence there is still some selling going on, but I think in this 12-hourly candle it could potentially all turn around. The first indication for that on the higher time frames would a break of this downward sloping trend line here, sitting right now at around $68,300 here once again. So you see that level has a lot of confluence and significance here right now. Once we are breaking above that level and close at least a 1-hourly candle, I will add a little bit more to my Bitcoin long position that I have, and then trade this into the next Fibonacci extension level of $75,376. On the EMA ribbon and the liquidation levels, the EMA ribbon is not looking really good, but I believe that what we are experiencing here right now is just a fake out on the EMA ribbon, and that we will come back up here over the next 12 hours and break above the EMA ribbon, which would bring us, again, just above the $68,300 level that we talked about. I cannot make this up, guys. There is just confluence all over it, over that specific level here. It could ignite a move to $69,200 to that liquidation level here on the short side. On the long side, lowest point that I see is around $66,700, $500, something like that. So we could go all the way down to this line here. And from there, see then a move back to the upside and continue to push here in the $70,000 area. Once we are touching, I would say $70,700 and get a convincing candle close above that level, expect some fireworks with some short liquidations into the next price levels. Liquidation heat map also clearly showing us where liquidity is concentrated right now. So here on the long side, $67,200 would be the level to trigger a long liquidation cascade to the downside, potentially to $66,500, to the level that I just mentioned. And to the upside, once we're tapping into $68,600, there could be a short squeeze to $69,300. And once we're tapping here into this hot area, that should lead to another short liquidation cascade to above $70,000 as we had seen in the past. And guys, don't forget, if you want to trade this upcoming trade with me together, do it on BYBIT. You still get $30,000 if you use here my link down below. Also on BLOFIN, you get $7,500 plus 10% cashback, plus that you don't have any KYC right now on BLOFIN. The same like Margex, so also check that out. And if you're in the UK or in the US, use BITGET or Phemex, still the preferred exchanges of my choice. Here, these links are in the description below and in the pinned comment. You should definitely check this out and sign up there, guys. There is something massively coming that will benefit all of you, but you need to have an exchange account with one of my links to be eligible for it. So I cannot tell you anything more. It's in the works. And trust me, it will blow your mind. So I'm not asking you to pay anything, so to give me money or anything like that. Just sign up with an account. That's enough. Just do it, guys. You will not regret it. The Bitcoin dominance. The dominance is falling. So the altcoins overall are not doing too bad today. Of course, it would be better if Bitcoin would not keep falling, even if it's slow. So here, as soon as Bitcoin stops falling down and the dominance keeps actually falling, expect altcoins to pop left, right, and center. Right now, here's like 3, 4. In most of the coins, you see that here, okay, we have some, but not many. We have only 2 that are over 6%. The rest is under 5% here across the board, at least on this watch list. So some coins are having their time in the sun right now, others not so much, and that is because Bitcoin is going down while the dominance is going down. So once this is changing with price stabilizing in Bitcoin and dominance continues going down, altcoins will shine more. Here I expect at some point a bounce in the dominance, and again, because we have here now 4 consecutive red candles to the downside, so this will stop pretty soon in my opinion, and will coincide with a push of Bitcoin back to the upside. The USDT dominance is retesting the 4.5 level here today. I assume that we will get a rejection from this level here once again, and that will then lead to a little briefer in the market overall in Bitcoin and major altcoins. So Thursdays is usually a good trading day. potentially by tomorrow, we're going to experience that. Then real quick, let's talk about Ethereum. Ethereum is still holding here on the Ethereum Bitcoin chart above our former resistance area, now turned support. We can clearly see that we get supported here now for the last 4 days since we broke above that level. As long as we can maintain to stay above the 0.0557 level, I expect that we see here continuation in direction of the 0.06 level, break back into here that box, and we most likely go all the way down to 0.054, find here support, and then reverse back to the upside. The Ethereum price is because of that also not really going anywhere. I will just remove for a moment the EMA ribbon. So here you can see we are still clinging onto this support resistance flip zone of 3,820 to 3,870. So we are barely staying within it right now, but also here again for hourly chart, everything is oversold. The RSI is about to turn around, which is also telling me that a break out of that bull flag and this downwards trending parallel channel might be here in the works right now. So here, bull flag. If we break out here right now, that is a target of $4,200. And that is also the target of my personal Ethereum trade that I have open right now on Binance, I think. Yes. So that is also my personal target that I have here for Ethereum. So if you want to enter this trade, wait for a break above 3,840 with at least a 15-minute or 30-minute candle close, and then you can trade this to the $4,200 level. My stop loss is here at $3,770, but I might adjust it and put it to 3,730. That's where I'm going to place it, just because we're on a 4-hourly chart. So I want to give it a little bit more leeway, just if we have some swings here to the downside. But it looks like from the indicators that also in Bitcoin that we are ready for a massive move here to the upside. Every continuation to the downside, see it as an opportunity to potentially scale into your positions. Like I said, here on Bitcoin, if you're looking to enter a position, do it above $68,300. That's the level that I'm looking at to add to my position. Yeah, and we see here right now the first potential indications for a move to the upside. Guys, that's it already for today. It was a really quick update. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you some altcoins that are ready to be taken here for some trades. So make sure that you tune in, and don't forget, smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you'll see you then again tomorrow.